on!
Yeah, Joe, let this woman cook. Let her cook. Dude, she got 10 characters, 4 fucking stages to look beautiful, and multiple supers for those characters, and their moves to look good. Alright?
Oh my god, this game looks
and
sick.
I think she did that within 3 months.
Yo, bro, we're gonna get this one.
She hasn't even gotten the entire roster done. The moment she gets the entire roster done, I think that's when once she helps people get the tech, people are going to be able to mod characters into that game, and even stages, and that's when the real fun shit's gonna begin. So right now she's just working on the mod, for now, which looks fucking gorgeous.
It does. The characters look good.
But now
characters move smoothly.
Well, and people were discussing this, like, alright, if we're going to be modding characters in the game, let's mod characters that aren't in modded Marvel, and I'm like, or modded, UMVC3, which makes sense, given that that roster already has, like, 50 to 60 characters that are already in the fucking game, but there probably are going to be some repeats, like Rashid, because his code is literally in the game, so it makes sense that he would be added first. Gil might also be thrown in, give or take that him and Rashid's code are literally in the game, and they pulled Rashid's, like, model from Infinite, I think.
That's what I thought they did.
Yeah, I think they threw it from Street Fighter V and Infinite. I think that's how they were able to put him in modded Ultimate Marvel 3. Because the code's still there. But what they could do, Joe, is that they could just throw Grandmaster Neo into the roster. They could just...
Yeah, because he was supposed to be
They could just mod Ultron Sigma in the game.
Yeah.
His model's in the game, which would make sense.
Yo.
And he was supposed to be a fucking character. They could mod Evil Ryu.
Gamora looks sick.
Oh, Gamora looks fucking gorgeous. What they could do, Joe, is they could just mod in, like, some OG Marvel 3 characters.
Dude, I'm crying right now. I've never seen characters move this good in MVCI.
Oh, and the gameplay's fucking goated. I keep forgetting, since the game looks so jank and all the negative press, how good that gameplay is. Hey, Joe, you know what's even crazier, which is going to be more wild to think about, and I'm going to explain this to you?
Yeah.
That game has good-ass fucking netcode. Yeah. Yeah.
The original or the new one?
The original has good-ass netcode.
But because of the press...
But because of the bad press and how the game looks and whatever else, and not having everyone's favorite character, no one fucking plays it. Imagine this, Joe. Imagine getting rid of all the shit that's locked behind the Infinity Stones, making the game look fucking gorgeous, and adding some of those fan favorites. This game will blow the fuck up.
Strider!
Yeah, and Strider looks good. Strider looks good. Joe, this is what happens.
Oh, I know what she did. She used Shell State, I think.
Joe, she used the same engine that Guilty Gear Strive used.
Yeah, it's like...
Over it. She used Unreal Engine.
That makes sense. That's why it looks so good.
She's really good at, like, Unreal Engine 4 and 5. Like, she's fucking goated with that shit. So that's how she's able to fucking...
That explains why it looks so good.
Yeah, and she just got those 10 characters. She still has
She probably, like, blasted them over the Strive, like...
No, she literally had to rework them from scratch. She straight up remaking the models and fixing them.
Oh, is that what she did?
Yeah, she's straight up putting...
So she took the models...
She's putting the models and porting them into Unreal Engine 3 and 5, and then fixing them and reworking them from scratch.
Okay.
Even the stages. Like, she's fixing the lighting and...
Holy shit.
Oh, Max is also guiding her, too, because considering Max literally gave her, like, $1,000 to do this.
Is he really?
Oh, yeah. He straight up worked for the redirection, and he's like... Because, Joe... If anyone knows how that game runs and looks good...
He helped make Killer Instinct 2013 one.
Yeah, I think everyone might not know this.
Ambassador for that game.
Maximilian worked on Killer Instinct. He was like a consultant for a lot of the guys because they barely knew how Killer Instinct worked. So like Max was able to help them out make combos, was able to make them look good.
He also was a playtester, so he could tell them how the game was.
His combo videos were so good that they decided to just put him on the team fully. So that's why during around that time he wasn't really making a lot of videos and he was streaming more, is so he can work on KI. But Max is probably still working on Beyond Infinite Bond behind the scenes. Because, you know, he really just wants that game to succeed, and I don't blame him. Like, with Beyond and how I see it, and, like, with those 10 characters alone, Marvel really did fucking fumble by rushing Capcom. They absolutely fucking fumbled. They could have had a really solid, a really great fucking game on their hands, but again, Marvel being Marvel, and a bunch of companies being the way they are, they fucking fumbled, and they lost a fucking ton of money to... So, this is what, a lesson I'm gonna teach you guys for learning. If you rush to get money, you won't get money. That's how this works. If
Sometimes
you want money,
risk.
you need to be patient and work for it. It's like cooking a meal. It's like painting a picture. It's like fishing a fish. You have to be patient. You gotta work for it, and you have to wait.
And sometimes, bro, sometimes they do have to rush it the deadline so they can get money right away, so they can feed their family and stuff.
I understand that.
I understand that.
Yes.
But sometimes that shit don't work
Yes, that doesn't work.
half the time.
And Marvel really fucked up by rushing them.
Pokemon succeeds by having multiple fucking things. Kind of.
Pokemon only succeeds because of its namesake and its prestige.
Yeah.
That's why that's why Pokemon succeeds. Marvel's rebuilding itself from scratch by the modded community alone. And with like avenues like Tampa Never Sleeps doing some modded tournaments and Palette Swap from Avengers and all these modders putting time into putting new characters in the game, it's breathing life into what seems to be a dead franchise. Literally revived because people are able to mod into it, which is fucking insane. But I'll talk about more of that in the next video, so I'll see you guys later. Peace, stay crispy. Bye, guys.